by the end of this video, you will receive 200 in store credit. Today we're playing Minecraft again. If I'm not mistaken, there is 5 days left until I reach 100 days of playing Minecraft every single day, and also on day 100 it would be the end of season 1 and I will move on to Minecraft Hardcore. So what I'm trying to say is that eventually these type of videos will come to an end. If you're new to this, then stay, because there's only 5 days left of this, and then I will move on to weekly content of Hardcore, better edited, better. I have done pretty much everything. I've built house, I've conquered the nether, kind of. I got full netherite, best enchantments from a villager trading hall. 2 days ago I beat a lot of raids, you know, Raid Shadow Legends sponsor. I'm not sponsored. And just yesterday we beat trial chambers, kind of. It was kind of confusing. We did everything. We used the bad omen potion or effect for the trial chambers. We didn't get really anything crazy. I was kind of hoping to get the armor trim that you can get, but I didn't get it. All that's left to do is to beat the Ender Dragon, and honestly I'm debating on whether doing it on day 99 and have day 100 be a complete send-off, or I could just probably make day 100 a really long video and kind of have that be the send-off, but I beat the Ender Dragon there. But anyhow, there is one thing that I haven't beaten yet that I know about, and that is a pillager outpost that's near my XP farm. So in today's video we're going to push P. Okay, so here we are at my XP farm. All I have to do now is walk behind that mountain over there, and the pillager outpost is right over here. As you can see, that's my XP farm, and this is the pillager outpost. Now I'll be honest, I was low-key overestimating the raids and they were not that difficult, but I also had help of the iron golems. Here I'm kind of solo dolo, but it should be okay. You know, all I have to do is just be a sniper. I don't think they'll be alerted. Will they be alerted? Oh, they were indeed alerted. They despawned. Why did they despawn? What is that? What is that? What the hell? Oh, these are the Jerry. Ow! Wait, yo, hey! Are they gonna be okay? Let me free them. Free the boys, free the homies. You guys free to go? Come on, let's go. Get out of here. Oh, they're just standing there. Yay! Wait, how do I take you guys? Okay, come with me. Hey. Wait, what? What now? Wait, can I give you everything? Hold on. Take this. Oh no. Where's he going? Oh, hello there. Are you following me now? Oh yeah, he is. Hey. Oh, I got a bad omen 5. That's pretty good. Wait, no. Come here. No. Ouch. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna just loot. I thought this would be much harder. I can't even lie to you guys. Wait, really? Bruh, no way. Really? I genuinely thought this would be much more hype. That's so trash. Guys, you guys have nothing but guard. Come here. Trash, bro. Wait, so if you hold an item, do you stay with me? Let me free the guys real quick. Let me give. Whoa. You can't just get the jump on me. Alright, now you have cobblestone. Where's the other one at? I want to take all of you guys. I don't know what you guys do, really. I'll be honest. Hey, you, buddy. Come here with me. Come with me. No. Come here. Alright, there we go. I gave him cobblestone. There was more, but I think those managed to escape from my grasp. Okay, Chad, now I have these little guys following me. We're gonna go back to Goonville. Alright, guys, so honestly, that's not gonna be any content. So instead, I'm gonna give you guys story. So the first thing I want to talk about is a dream that I had today. And you're gonna see why it's low-key relevant to Minecraft in a way. You're gonna see. It's gonna have like the biggest weird ending of the dream. Again, there was a dream that I had like today, like before I woke up. So typically, like everybody in my household, except for Moa, goes to work around this period of time when I'm recording these videos. So usually the house is left to myself, and I like to play Five Nights at Freddy's and keep checking the cameras every now and then, because we don't live in the most safest area, which actually, if I have enough time in the content, I might talk about two stories that kind of stand out so you can see what type of area we live in. But my dream starts at that, you know, being home, and then out of nowhere, right, we hear shots. We hear like ta ta ta, you know what I mean, like bullets. So obviously, you know, we try to check outside and we see, well, I try to check outside, sorry, again in the dream, there's this guy running, which we've actually seen that in real life before, so that's probably where my brain is getting the reference from. So then like a day passes or days pass, and then we see a guy, or sorry, I see a guy in the, you know, doorbell ring camera. He's just standing outside. Like, he's not looking at the camera. He's not looking around the house. He's just kind of there. Like, if he's lost and thought and just so happened to somehow walk to our porch, I guess you could say. But whatever, I was just looking at him through the camera, and he was just kind of there. So anyways, more days pass, or just one day, but I don't know how long, you know, time frame of things. Whatever. I see the same guy that was, you know, in the ring camera at the guy that I saw running the very first time. I'm assuming that he was the guy that was getting shot at from that guy that I saw in the doorbell camera, right? He wasn't chasing him though. It was more of like, have you ever seen this thing where like a person like is in an argument and decides to turn away from the person and starts to walk away, and then the other person, I guess they really want to be heard, so they keep following the person and just kind of keep yelling at them? That's pretty much what was happening. Like, the guy was yelling at him, but at the same time he was shooting him with a Uzi. It was an Uzi. It looked like he was at him, but I mean, again, like, the guy was just kind of casually walking away. You know, they were pretty close in distance, so I guess if anything he was just to the side of him. I don't know what the argument was about. I couldn't understand what was going on. I just knew that the guy was and nothing was happening about it. I would say either days go by or a day. Again, I don't really know, but time passes, right? And then out of nowhere, I was in my room and I checked the ring camera. The guy with the Uzi was at the front, like he was at the front door. He was looking at the ring camera, looking directly at it, kind of like if I was looking like this. He was looking at it, right? Pretty close in as well, and he was talking to it. You know, he was trying to open the door. I guess he was trying to see if it was locked. He was trying to open the door, and then he started talking, and I couldn't really understand, like, I couldn't understand 80% of the things that he was talking about. But I mean, when he did start talking, he was kind of, I guess he was addressing my mom, essentially saying, I know what time you go to work, and I know that you have a daughter, right? I don't know if the guy ever mentions me. I mean, I didn't hear it. I don't know if he was trying to mention me. Also, it's a dream, so if I didn't hear it, I guess it's just my brain couldn't think of that. But essentially, like, saying, like, I know all about you type of thing. He was being low-key kind of weird, low-key kind of creepy. So for me, like, I kind of left my room to go into like the living room. Realistically speaking, the guy probably could have heard me. It is what it is. It's a dream. Now, I don't know when I did this. I don't remember when I did this, but I know it was done because I saw it at the end of the dream. At some point, I put the couch in front of the door. I don't know if it was the first time that the guy appeared on the ring camera, which would imply that everything that I saw happened on the same day, or if it happened, you know, while he was talking on the ring camera, which if I did that in real life, the other person on the other side would have heard it. So I don't know if the guy knew there was anybody in there. The point is that the couch was there. Not really an important detail, just something I thought I would mention. Anyhow, so I went to my parents' room and I was kind of just like there, like seeing what he was doing on the ring camera. For some reason, anytime that I have a dream, you know, that involves like my parents' room or me going in there, the bed is much smaller in my dreams and the window is always open. It's not like open, but like the curtains are not there, so like you can technically see from the outside. I don't know why, because realistically speaking, my parents' room, like, it's always like first of all, the bed is pretty high up, so if I was to hide behind it and you look through the window, even if the window was open, you wouldn't be able to see me, realistically speaking. But in my dream, anytime that I've ever had a dream of that bed, you know, you can still kind of see me through the window. So anyways, I was just chilling there. The guy was just talking nonsense on the ring doorbell. I was more worried about like my mom getting home, and then eventually, right, I did hear my mom get home. When that happened, I was like, well, this guy has an Uzi. He's dangerous. I'm not gonna let him do anything to my mom, right? So I quickly went to the kitchen to grab, you know what I mean, something to defend, right? Again, it's a dream. And all this time I still have my phone in my left hand and I was looking at the ring doorbell. This is where it gets a bit crazy, okay? And it's gonna lose all sauce of the story. Bro pulls out a totem of undying. I am not playing with you. Bro pulled out a totem of undying and he was flexing it. Realistically speaking, if you ever saw that in real life on the ring doorbell, you're just gonna think the guy is crazy. But in my dream, I thought, oh he has a totem of undying, he can't die. So I was in the kitchen, and this is just how crazy it is, right? After I grabbed the thing that I needed, I then started to look like right there, like above where we have the cutlery and all that. There's like a cabinet where we have all of our seasonings and we put other stuff in there. I was looking at that, and in my head I said, like, it was like a quick thought. It wasn't like it wasn't an inner monologue. It was just like a really quick thought that I had. I was like, oh yeah, I'm dreaming right now. I totally have a totem of undying too, right? Trying to summon one. It was like I was kind of conscious of the fact, or self-aware, that I was having a dream, but kind of not really, because I wasn't conscious enough to be like, oh wait, this is a dream, I should wake up now. No, it was just more of like, I'm in a dream, so like I have a totem. I was trying to gaslight my dream to also give me a totem of undying. I didn't get one, unfortunately. But at the end of the day, like I heard the voices of my mom and the guy outside of the door, so I quickly ran outside, right? My mom was not panicked, and the guy was sitting in the bench just chilling. Like, he didn't even have his gun out or anything like that. But I tried to go for the problem whenever I do that on a dream, like if I ever try punching, shooting, or whatever in my dreams, it doesn't work. It always feels like I'm holding myself back, or it's being held back, like the universe is not allowing me to do that. So when I try going for the realistically speaking, I probably would have just gone like this, you know, or whatever, just to make sure that he doesn't hurt my mom. I think anybody would do that, right? In my dream, it was more of like type of thing, and I barely touched this section right here. It didn't do anything. Nothing happened. And then I woke up, and that was it. That was it for the dream. That was so strange. I can't even lie to you guys. That was such a strange dream, and I don't understand why my dreams never let me really commit to that. You know what I mean? Probably for the better though, but I'm just saying, like, if I was gonna go ahead and do it, like, why would I just like go not even touch him? So yeah, that was a dream that I had. So anyways, long yap, I know. I thought it'd be interesting to mention. I think I'm gonna close out this video. If you have a dream, make sure to follow it, make sure to do it, be consistent, always strive to do more, but don't beat yourself up if you do less. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.